I can't find it. Don't say the words, I'll keep on smiling. But if I'm honest, my hands reaching out, 'cause I know I can't do this alone. It's hard to say that I need somebody to hold me when I'm losing hope. Oh, can you throw me a lifeline? Torn on the inside, I need somebody to hear my cries. My life is not mine, trying to stay alive. Somebody tell me I'll be alright. There's a feeling that I've been chasing, and I'm scared that I can't face it. Could you shine a light? I'm holding on tight, waiting for somebody to throw me a lifeline. Waiting for somebody to throw me a lifeline. Please throw me a lifeline. Somebody throw me a I know you're sick of the same excuses. Why do I do this? Wish you could show me, 'cause I feel useless. About to lose it. My hands reaching out, 'cause I know I can't do this alone. It's hard to say that I need somebody to hold me when I'm losing hope. Oh, can you throw me a lifeline? Torn on the inside, I need somebody to hear my cries. My life is not mine, trying to stay alive. Somebody tell me I'll be alright. There's a feeling that I've been chasing, and I'm scared that I can't face it. Could you shine a light? I'm holding on tight, waiting for somebody to throw me a lifeline. Tell me I'll be alright. Please throw me a lifeline. There's a feeling that I've been chasing, and I'm scared that I can't face it. Could you shine a light? I'm holding on tight, waiting for somebody to throw me a lifeline. Lost in your arms tonight, searching for a guiding light, falling into you. My mind gets dark, so I'm drowning in my alibi, swimming in the blue. I don't dive into the sea, 'cause every time I jump it pulls me deep. I tell you that I'm fine, but I'll be telling a lie. I was kinda hoping for a lifeline. I don't go into the waves, 'cause every time they crash I don't feel safe. Yeah, I'm a little scared to put my life on the line. I was kinda hoping you would. Lifeline. wish I forget, but I want to you. Can you pull me through? I don't dive into the sea, 'cause every time I jump it pulls me deep. I tell you that I'll fight, but I'll be telling a lie. I was kinda hoping for a lifeline. I don't go into the waves, 'cause every time they crash I don't feel safe.
Yeah. Will we see any of the teams currently in the relegation zone move themselves around? Wuju 2 currently in first place. They land in Pozo and Crater Fields, and that is a beautiful first zone for them. Working in silence all around the Monty area, well spread out, and they also have just a wonderful, wonderful beginning. Salt, how you doing? Hey, PUBG. It's gonna be a great thing. And then, what? There's gonna be even more PUBG Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we'll either be casting or doing a watch party for that. So I don't know if they're gonna provide a clean feed for that, or if it's gonna be on the PUBG channel, what their plan is. We're gonna be around. That's the plan anyways, all month long. We're gonna get as much PUBG in as we can, whether it be PAS or Smirzera League. We'll probably have it by Friday. I think, yeah. Sometime between now and Friday. Maybe Friday morning. Who knows? But, yeah. Sometime between now and Friday. Yeah. Really holding it to the very last second. That's what PUBG likes to do sometimes. That's what orgs like to do sometimes. Though, I feel like at this point it's been pretty well leaked. And people have a good understanding. Based on everything else that's been announced. People have kind of put the 2 and 2 together. So. Yeah, so you tell him. Definitely some long-range shots coming out here. Bestia, they're going to be right below potentially dangerous here. Slabby might want to be a little bit careful. Oh, he's already lost a tire. Might be best for him to just lay low for right now. Posa's making his way over. The shots coming through. Slabby, he needs one more bullet. He goes for the reload. He had 6 more bullets to work with. And Posa hits the headshots to take him down. What should have been an easy kill for Slabby turns into an amazing kill for Posa. Now the rest of Potentially Dangerous, it looks like they're sharing compound with Razav. GW, he's been spotted out by Laucha. Now Razav take down Murillo and it's GW. Gonna start rotating out of here. Gonna have to play the rest of this one as a solo. Maybe go for some placement points best as he can. Yeah, the Potentially Dangerous situation turned into a very dangerous situation. But not for the player we expected, as Posa was the one to win the gunfight. And then Razav take down the other two. Laucha is clearly just a mountain goat. What? Oh, Posa, though. Oh. No, Laucha. He didn't know you were there. You could have gone for it, but he does. Take down Posa. And 3 kills for Razav. They needed the points. They weren't doing the best. And that can certainly start to turn their whole scenario around. Ugh. Typhon trying to take some long-range shots at Vasp. I don't know why, but I feel like kind of out of it right now. Ooh, great shots from Karak to take down Victor. but I don't think anyone on Typhon is going to be close enough to really do anything. Infinite going to pick up his teammate and move him to a safer spot. Looks like they may just hop in the vehicle and drive away. And indeed, they do. Oh, GW, you're a solo. You gotta be careful here. Michael. Creeping his way forward. GW. Backs off. And we don't even hear it. Oh, Voss. Do get pulled up on by Typhon. Smoke showing over. So much util coming over the top from Typhon. They almost got the knock onto Nidovan. And now they do. Crack takes down 1-9. Gets the trade. But Yakuz is there. And that's 2 members of Typhon flushed out. Are the other 2 members of Voss going to try and make their way forward to punish Typhon before they can reset? Or is it going to be a waiting game? Infinite. He is going for the nade. Does look like he gets inside, but doesn't do any damage. Yakuz and Tiny, they're set up all around the edges. The problem with the warehouse is there's so many places to hide, so many places to be able to avoid any util coming out. Tiny, he's there from the side. Yakuz takes down 1. Infinite does get the knock onto Tiny. And he does get the knock onto Crack, so that's a second one down for Typhon. He's pushing the low side, but Yakuz from behind is able to finish him off. Typhon should be able to get the reses here. Stay up as a 4-man. Though they are taking some long-range shots. Zvire. Oh, Crack. He ends up going down to the blue zone. So Vosp is going to end up getting a point from that. Alcadzia going to the shacks. And it's going to be in front of Zvire. Okay, do we have, like... Does he have his, like, volume on? Like, lower or something? I feel like I can't hear anything, even with it at full volume. I don't know. We'll see what the volume ends up like. If you guys think it's too low or too loud or anything, just let me know, and I will do my best to adjust it for the best viewing experience for you guys. Ooh. Looks like Bestia and El Proyecto trading shots. They're on the northern side of Pozo. GW, he's in Pozo. Empire, they have just a bunch of people all alone. No one really split together. Kalnix goes down, and it looks like he's getting shot at by Vox and another team. Vox possibly baiting it out. But it's just over the hillside, so I don't know if he can actually spot him out. But you know, who doesn't care about that luminosity? They're pushing right up and over this hill. They know things are happening over here. Nades coming out. Shots come through, and that's 2 knocked. Bizzler finds Ferravero. That's 3 knocked for Zvire. Snakers almost goes down to Sook. Gats gets the flush onto Ribo. Ribo? Ribo. I like the sound of Ribo better. Alcadzia. They're still up here. They're up as a 4-man, but DIY seems to be disconnected currently. Hopefully he'll be able to make his way back into the match before the zone starts pulling away. Okay, now all the shots and everything are louder. Oh no. I think the observers have two different volumes. Toyo, they're getting the kills onto Typhon, but they gotta be careful because STK is lurking. Alo on the opposite side of Monty. I think... Benya. Sounded like he picked up a gas can, maybe getting ready to throw that down somewhere to try and get some kills. You got a score, bunny. You got the fire soccer bunny. Alright, Toyo, they're kind of all spread out around here. STK could be in a position to punish Benya if they knew he was a solo. Might be able to crash into that area and take him out. But that doesn't look to be what STK wants to do. It seems pretty quiet again. I feel like we're going through bouts of, like, it's quiet, and, ooh, Bestia getting a kill onto Rezev. Mime almost goes down. Bestia trying to go for the shots onto Duel up on the hillside. A little bit unimpressive of a day for them. For what I'm expecting out of them yesterday, anyways. We'll have to see what turns out DraftKings. I want to see where this mortar goes. Where is he aiming it for? El Proyecto, maybe? We're looking not far enough. Not nearly far enough. Probably like another 100 meters to get over there. We'll have to... I'm listening. Also trying to look at my volume at the same time. Yeah, I think that's where I want it for when gunshots and everything come out. Should be good. I might miss a little bit of the action during this next fight that happens. I want to make sure we have the best possible viewing experience. GW, he's still alive. Spots out Adam, goes for the spray. He needs one more bullet, though, and he does find it. Is he going to be able to get this first aid kit off in time? I don't think so. Down he goes to the blue zone. Potentially dangerous. They didn't go out in 16th. As now it looks like working in silence. Up against Wuju, too. Oh, Biel, he ran out of bullets. Couldn't take down Fakeson. And he gets taken down by Sneak Attack. He's holding the far angle. LFP1 takes down Santastico. Solds takes down LFP1, Fakeson. The last one right here, RBN. He's almost knocked. RBN ends up getting knocked by Michael. Now the question is, Solds, what can he do? Up against the two-man of Wuju. 2 STK also getting involved, getting some shots onto Sneak Tech. They get the knock. And it's into a 1v1 with so many people knocked right here. Solds, he is pushing forward. He does want to try and find the members of Wuju too. He's looking all around the edges here. He gets the shots onto Fakeson, and he takes him down. Sneak attack. He's going to have to step out right now if he wants to try and protect his teammates. Solds, I'm surprised, not going for the flushes yet. Now that's the second flush. Gets the third sneak attack, still alive. But now he's lost his teammates. Oh my god, what a shot from sneak attack. Solds almost takes him down. But Sneaks hits his shots. Oh, I think he spotted out Finna there. Gave a little bit of a jump. Empire, they have one knocked. Gotta get the res before moving forward. El Proyecto. Pretty worse for wear. Over on that edges zone. Sneak attack, he finds Finna. Gets the knock. Hops back into the window. As he continues to try and hold off the members of Empire. Valley 8 going to be coming in from the backside. As it looks like LG up against Al Kadzia. Panzer in the hands of Valley 8, and he does end up getting the Panzer onto sneak attack to take him down. And Wuju 2 go down in 12th. Duel. It looks like they may end up trying to hold out Bestia. They have lost Wooly. What are they going to be able to do? Up against the rest of Bestia, who end up taking down El Proyecto. But Haven, he does get the nade onto Mime. Draft King going to try and go for the res. But it might be Empire coming over the hillside next. But SDK, they're pulling up behind. And now we have 4 different teams all fighting for this ridge side. And Duel is the current team that controls it. So now Purdy gets the knock onto Valley 8. Adam, he goes down, sparking, hits the shots. And now STK, they're going to have to continue forward. They actually might be able to play just the very edge. So it looks like Bestia, they're trying to play on the other edge. Nade's going to be coming out in a second. Looks like Duel doesn't have a ton of nades or yield tool to throw back towards them. Looks like one of the only nades they did ended up rolling too far. Blue zone right onto Penta's spot. STK, oh, they're coming up behind Duel. And now Sparking, he takes down Penta. Duel, they're trying to circumvent this. They're trying to go around and have STK and Bestia fight each other. Lynxy, he finds 2. And now STK, they're going to make their way farther forward. But Lynxy, he's the last one up for Duel. Draft King. Farther back, he does take down Duel. But now he's going to go up against the 4-man STK. And down he goes. One after another fall along the hillside, and STK now have complete control over that. Falcons, they have the center of zone. And boy, oh boy, isn't going to be good for them going into the next couple. Boy, oh, they're down on the southern side. What just happened? They're down on the southern side. Psycho popping up the folded shield. STK. They're gonna have to make a move now. They are no longer inside the zone. They fought for this hill. They got a couple of kills out of it. They only ended up with 4 total. Now they're gonna have to try and drive to some other position. Looks like 3 in this vehicle, 1 in the other. Where are they gonna go? Falcons, they're looking, they're ready to cause problems. Vox, he's got to make his way forward. STK right in front of him. Purdy just driving straight at him, goes for the drive-by and he gets it. Luminosity going down in 7th. But STK, they're still not safe yet. Get a good headshot onto one of the members of Falcons. Now from the side, Toyo getting shots into Al-Qadzia. And Psycho still behind Toyo. Gonna be causing some problems. Pippa just trying to go for the spray. Get any damage out towards Al-Qadzia he can. But now, most of the teams in the zone again. It's gotten a little bit quiet. It's pretty much just Al-Qadzia and Toyo trading shots.
Proning AFK if you need. Because orange marker.
I have 3 nades. Do you want to?
We gotta listen
fucking
in.
love it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe we let SDK. I think SDK has to make a play before
I
us.
think we're gonna be able to
Run
kill
the
them
other
later. Orange marker's really the only threat.
We
I
have
don't
no
know if
more
they
smoke.
still have a car.
I'm going
If
back to
orange
red
still
left.
has tires, they can drive and swing us.
I'm just gonna lay prone right here.
They're hard staring me, so.
Alright, that's
Orange has to do
really
something.
bad. We have to do something first though, bro.
Wait, he's got prone. On the fucking road. He's free on orange.
I put him the one. Just stand up and get the kill, Cal. Edge zone on orange. He's 1 HP.
Orange exact.
1 HP, edge zone. Well done, thank you. You can res
Can I
us
get to
actually.
you or no?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
have to
Here, I
res
have a
Roth.
smoke. Or I
West
don't
team
have a
is-
smoke.
They're gonna
They're
be
gonna
cars
int us,
driving.
maybe.
I'm fighting them. I'm fighting them.
Yep. Take my rock.
Here, I have nades. Dropped.
Bombs.
One knocked
One
out a car.
knocked.
One knocked out a car.
Nice try,
Oh.
bro. Nice try. You got your flush?
He did. He did get his flush. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, H-Win comes back and they just get center zone immediately. Just saying. H-Win goated. He attracts the zone to him. I think I was gonna say, I think M dies here, and, well, Kickstart made sure that that happened. He almost took off Purdy's head as well. It's about to be a 4v4 SDK versus Falcons, but right now it's really looking like Falcons. They're just gonna have an easy time of it. Having an entire compound to themselves. They're up on the rooftop. Tiggleton and Kickstart. Ooh, Kickstart, he does take a headshot. Tiggleton taking some damage. They gotta be a little bit careful. They can't full ego this. STK will still hit their shots and punish them if they play it poorly. Pippa, I think he's just trying to out-heal the zone at this point. He is using his last first aid kit. He is going to be dead here, but he's going to try and cause some problems for SDK first. That second nade actually looks pretty decent. But where he didn't have any time to cook it, SDK was able to avoid it easily. And, yeah. Yeah, what... Whoa. I don't know if we gotta listen in or what with either of these teams, but I'd love to hear what STK is thinking right about now. They have to get an opening knock. The question is, was Shrimsy not looking at them at all? Do they think that it's not a 4-man? Or do they think it is? The bait trying to come out, I think, from STK. Party, he's there, he's almost knocked! Taggleton hit good shots, but was a headshot away from getting the knock. Smoke galore comes out. Tiggleton trying to find Alo. No bullets connect. They have 16 nades. The shots coming out. Shrimsy, he ends up taking down Sparking. Luke 12, still trying to make his way forward. Alo somehow hasn't gotten knocked from all of those nades. Alo is invincible, I guess. Holy, but now the nade finally comes through. Tiggleton gets the knock onto that one. Luke 12, he's in a tough spot. He's getting mollied. He's gotten blue zoned, and now Purdy, he's the last one left. 1v4 up against the Sonics. I don't know, he stuns himself. He steps out of the smoke while he's stunned, and Falcons take match number 7. Holy. Oh, I was half a second late on trying to catch the Pokemon. Oh my god, Falcons, they may not have gotten a ton of kills, but they picked up 4 right at the end, and they got the win. So that will be plenty of points in their pocket. But we're going to go to a quick break while we get ready for match number 8.
say goodbye, they all see that it's a lie. 'Cause we always give it one last try. Yeah, you've watched me break 1,000 times. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. Now I'm all alone, 'cause you never show. You say you will, but then you don't. That's how it goes. Don't wanna know. I'm turning off my mind so I get by. I just wanna be happy, happy tonight. Happier tonight. Happier tonight. Can't be waiting for you in the morning. I'ma leave without giving a warning. I'ma leave without giving a. But every time we say goodbye, we all know that it's a lie. I just wanna be happy. Left a star glowing in your eyes when I'm not aware. You left a scar. I fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me feel it again. Let me feel it. Fall into your. I found the rain dripping down your eyes when I'm not around. I found myself, but I fall into your lies all again. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Let me feel it again. Let me feel it. Fall into your.
Wow. It was real slow for a second. Oh boy. Match number 8. Falcons. They're up into second place now. 2 points behind Wujutsu. We'll have to see. if Falcons can continue their same run that they just had, is Atrin going to continue to be a zone magnet? Or is it going to end up playing out slightly differently? And some crazy things happening. Okay. Alright. I mean, this one isn't as on to Pozo as the previous one was. That's good. A little bit farther to the west. But it's a pretty similar circle. Hopefully it's not going to be a similar ending. We kind of don't want to just, like, have repeats over and over. We'd love to see the game played a little bit differently here and there. Bestia over on the eastern side of the zone, getting all looted up. They can kind of decide if they want to try and go somewhere early. There are plenty of teams around, but they might be able to catch someone out as a solo somewhere if they rotate fast enough, or maybe they'll try and play it late. Try and play on the edge. Shoulder Wolf. Listen, this thing's hard to get onto my shoulder, alright, DJ? You're asking a lot of me here. Not really. And you want me to hydrate? How rude. How rude trying to keep me hydrated. I literally just grabbed this out of my mini fridge. And you want the dragon? Listen, DJ, I don't know if we can do the dragon and the wolf at the same time. Ugh. Ugh. Wait. We'll try. We're almost there. I think we did it. There we go. We got a shoulder dragon and a shoulder wolf. The wolf is kind of sliding down. Hopefully it'll just stay right there. We have to just... I have to not move. Just talk. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see if it stays. We are, I will say, 4 minutes into the match, and nobody's died. I think that's a new record. For this week. I don't think we've made it to 4 minutes in a match without someone dying. As I'm saying that, it looks like El Proyecto may be trying to crash onto the members of Potentially Dangerous here. There, he's just prenating his angle. And El Proyecto, it looks like they're just going to try and rotate out of there. They were thinking about crashing onto it. They realized that it's a full 4-man here. They're out. Everybody's still alive. DJ, I'm gonna try and upload all the VODs from both this weekend and yesterday and today tomorrow. So, all the VODs will go up on my YouTube, so you'll be able to watch it back there if you want to. Oh, Posa. Oof. Lucky that he only took 24 damage there. As it looks like Rezav, they're going to try and move closer. Do some more damage to El Proyecto. They're trying to find just a spot in zone. But first they run into Potentially Dangerous, and then they run into Rezav. But it's okay, DJ. Everyone needs sleep. At some point. Listen, these are professional rock climbers. I don't know if you know, but everyone in PUBG is actually a professional rock climber. Unless they're not trying to climb the rocks, and then they become amateurs and will slip and fall off of them. Yeah, I swear, when you're just trying to, like, fight from a rock... Oh my god, good shots from Karak. Gets a double onto mine, but it's not a headshot or anything, so it's not going to do enough damage to get a knock. Karak, he's going to be in a spot where he should probably back off a little bit. Looks like he's going to be able to make it over to his vehicle. Yukaz moved a little farther forward. Luminosity up against Al Qadsiya. Qadsiya. Looks like Cowboy has already been eliminated. Snaker's repositioning a little bit. DIY and Roth are there. I don't know if Rello is alive or not. I only see the two of them, so that makes me think Rello's not around, and he may have already gotten taken out. No. No, we still have 63 alive, so he should be alive somewhere. I don't know. Oh, wait. His emblem is all the way there. To the north. No. To the east. Way behind Roth. I assume, like, up on the rock somewhere. Yeah. Yeah, there he is. I feel like, that's not going to be the greatest support, but luckily Luminosity kind of leaving Power Grid. Or at least going to the other side. Now Qadsiya. We're going to be able to keep control of the firehouse at the very least. Falcons. They're up in the shanties. Got a couple of shots towards Luminosity. Oof. My headset just hit the wolf and it was very loud in my ears. Oh, Sook. Sook got a knock onto Rello. I don't know if El Qadsiya can get over to rescue him. It doesn't really look like it's going to be possible with Cow and Lix and the rest of the members of Zvire moving over here. No. Qadsiya moving forward. Wuju 2. They end up with an angle. They knock out a tire. And now Roth and DIY just have to pull up on the edge of the zone. Or on the edge of the hill. In between Potentially Dangerous and Wuju 2. Very potentially dangerous position for them to be. So they are just barely squeaking along. The shots coming out now from Theros. It does look like they're at least going to make it out of there. Maybe they're going to try and head towards San Martin, possibly find a new vehicle. We go north. Very far north. Was anyone expecting this to be a Crater Fields Cabrera ending? Because it doesn't really look like too many teams did. Duel, they still have a long rotate to go. Typhon might be the first ones to make it over there. This is about to get crazy. Oh, working in silence. Wuju 2 rotating at the same time. Fauna, the back marker for Wuju 2, ends up getting taken out. So working in silence, picking up a relatively free kill right there. And then one kill, and then it gets quiet for a second. Working in silence, it looks like they're happy to stay on this edge. Bestia looks like they're trying to get to the northern part of the zone. But it might end up being through Typhon that they have to go to. Razav. They're central. They have, like, all the rock control. They just have to be careful about what angles people are going to have on them. LFP1 pulling in to a dip below one of the rocks. Oh. Kind of, like, hold it here, I think. And now it looks like he's just going to send it down below. Up the hill comes RDS, but he gets taken down by Fisher. And Posa going to back off. This is the benefit of having control over so many of these rocks already. They're just able to shoot down upon anyone that approaches. So it looks like Biel possibly caught in rotation. Maybe not. Falcons continue to just drive. No, they stop. They're going to be down below RBN. RBN may end up with an angle on them. Depends. Are they inside? As Shrimsy, he does get the flush onto Biel. It looks like Falcons are going to relax here for a second. Are they going to continue forward, or is it going to turn into a fight against working in silence? We'll have to see how those teams end up wanting to rotate, where this next zone may pull us. We went just about as far north as you possibly could have with the first zone. We're gonna have to see where this second zone takes us. 5 seconds until the zone pops. And we just kind of center up. LFP1, he's a solo right now, but he has the center of zone. The rest of his team's already been taken out, but maybe, just maybe, he might be able to hold on, get some placement points, and make something happen. Empire on the edge of Crater Field's duel. What, the other side? Oh, working in silence. Solds, you don't want to hop out of the vehicle there. This Falcons... They needed one more bullet. Just weren't able to connect with it. Martin spotted on the side of the hill. The shots coming through from a different hill, though. They almost lose Shrimsy. Or at least he almost gets knocked. Oh, El Kadzia. They're dropping down in the E-pickup. They're trying to make it down here. El Proyecto already down here. Bestia, looks like they're making their way down. They do make it in, though. And now, ooh, good first shot there by Haven. Where's Silzen? Gonna end up pushing to... Is Bestia just gonna play along the wall? El Proyecto down in front of them. So it looks like it may just be the teams being a little bit calm here. Meanwhile, over on this edge of the zone, STK versus Typhon. Looks like Typhon was able to pick up a crate. Now they're going to be fighting up against STK. As no, STK actually just going to hop in vehicles and take off Rezav. They've lost one. Martin is knocked. I don't think he's going to be able to get rezzed. The two other members of Rezav very much separated from each other. Where are we going with the... Oh. Okay. Luminosity. They have the edge of the rock. It may not be the best of the best spots to play, but they are going to be fully in the zone. So we just kind of watch, where does the next fight take place? Duel is down to just Lynxy, and he's between Toyo and Empire. Shot's gonna be coming out. Purdy gets a flush onto Michael. Falcons. They are over here. They got a knock onto one of the members of VOSP, and I think they were looking to try and get the flush, but they don't know exactly where he is, and the rest of VOSP left. So I think Falcons just think that there's nobody left over here. And that they may have just, like, taken him in the vehicle. Might be a little bit surprised when they just randomly get their kill in a little while. They've lost Michael so far. And STK is going to be in front of them. Luke 12 spotted out by Finna. But the shots don't connect. Finna continuing to try and hit the shots, though. Oh, Empire. That's a tough spot to be, and down they go. First full team out of this match. Duel quickly follows afterwards as M finishes them off. So many teams have lost like 1 or 2 players, or even 3. That we're down to 42 players with only 2 teams eliminated. Yeah. Listen, there's a couple of questionable decisions there. Empire, unfortunately, Clown Carring all get taken out. Meanwhile, Voss didn't end up saving their player, so... It is how it is. I say that, but I'm pretty sure that Falcons are Clown Carring down on the south right now, and they're about to run into potentially dangerous... As that is a dangerous situation to be in. Falcons... GW gets the knock onto 1. Theros gets the knock onto H-Win. But Util coming out. Oh, Kickstart isn't over here. Shrimsy now has the backup from Kickstart. Slabby coming over from the right. Shrimsy takes him down. Fisher up on the hillside. Shrimsy tries to take a couple of shots. As Kickstart. He spots out GW. He gets the knock. That's 2 down on potentially dangerous Fisher. Finds the last bullets to take down Theros. And that is so many more. Shrimsy finding the shots onto Fisher. RBN takes down ZVH. And all of a sudden, we're down to 11 teams. Oh, Shrimsy going for the spray. Now Typhon trying to fight up against STK, who get eliminated. Kadzia down below, and now we pop over to Falcons again. It looks like they've already taken down a couple of the members of Working in Silence. Santastico up on the rock above. The timing, and it works out for Santastico. Shrimsy trying to make his way over here. Santastico continuing forward. Stun's coming out. And now Santasco pushes again, and he gets the kill onto Shrimsy. He should be able to get the res. No, will he be able to get the res onto his teammates? It's going to be incredibly close. Roth trying to hold Gizera out in the blue zone. But Gizera, he ends up going down to the blue zone. Haven, the last one left, very much farther forward. Roth trying to get the flush, trying to get the point, but he goes down to the blue zone. But he does get a placement point out of it. Oh, Pippa from behind, though, ends up getting the kill onto Roth. Typhon. They gotta be prepared. Zvire. They're sneaking their way over. Because gets taken out by Kalnix. Down falls Psycho. 2 knocked for Typhon. Their teammates not close enough to be able to help. Nades coming out to try and get the flush onto Psycho. And that's going to be 3 points for Savire. Toyo, Pippa finally goes down to the blue zone. Standing on the same tree. What can you do? Tiny, he still has the could still try and do something. Sook takes down Karak. Now it's going to be Tiny as the last one left. Snakers has an angle onto this now. 5 teams left. Shots coming out from Sook onto Gats. Vero gets the knock onto Bisler. Rybo gonna be up above Tiny. Throws out the nade. Tries to go for the shots. Doesn't get the kill. Goes for the repeat. Sook there to help. And Typhon eliminated. And 3 teams left. Luminosity, Zvire, and Vosp. With Vosp being stuck down in the bowl below. Nidavon taking shots from Snakers, who has 12 bullets left for his SLR. Shots do come out from Zvire. And it looks like Snaker's getting a little bit of a refill on ammo. Oh, Sook takes a shot from Nidavon. He has 3 gear, though, so he should be able to win a gunfight unless he takes headshots. Nidavon almost able to take him down. Snakers, he's trying to work the low side. He wants to get the kills. The problem with working the low side for the kills is if he commits to it too much, then he's going to be the one stuck trying to push up the hill afterwards towards Zvire. Snakers finally gets the knock on to Nidavon, trying to go for the flush. But the shots come out to push him back. And it's just Vosp surviving as much as they can. Nidavon finally getting flushed out. Vosp are just trying to survive while these 2 teams, anytime someone peeks, try and get shots onto each other. Both of the teams have to move. Zvire, it looks like, have a little bit more of a ridge that is currently in Ferravero. He's making the lunge. If he can make it forward, he's going to have some of the best zone control. But he's got to be careful. He doesn't want to play it alone. Sook gonna have to try and hit the ground. As Rybo, he gets the knock onto Snakers with the arm. We're gonna see what they can do. Sook throwing the nades up and over the side towards Vox. But they're not gonna get quite close enough. They're not gonna do any damage. Bizzler, he's there. Down to the left. Sook may take a shot from behind. Now he does. Ferravero's able to get the trade. And the shot's going out towards Gats. Fox, his spot is known. Kalnix pushing forward, does some damage with the nade. Kalnix gets the knock, and he's gonna go for the res. Nidavon, meanwhile, is snuck his way all the way behind the members of Zvire. More nades coming out. The Molotov, that's good. Should get the flush onto Sook. Ferravero, he takes a couple of bullets. Gats doesn't have any healing left, but he gets the knock on Kalnix. He may only have 1 health to work with, but it may be enough. Snakers from the sides, gets the headshots. Rybo gets the knock onto Snakers, though, and it's a 1 HP Gats. What can he do up against Rybo? He ends up going down to the blue zone. And now Victor, he has the chance to win this. The nade, it's gonna come out, but where? It's not gonna go far enough. The blue zone, it's here. This is just gonna cancel out. Oh, but it's the nade! And Victor's! He's able to steal the game away. Voss, they only had 2 kills, but they made the death run up the side of the hill and were able to win it. Holy, what a match winner there for Voss. And that's how match number 8 ends. And now we take care of the wonderful wolf. The wonderful, wonderful wolf. Ugh. We can't forget about the dragon. We love this dragon. It's awesome. Ugh. All right. Now we're going to go to a quick break. Falcons have taken the first spot, though. It is a crazy ending. We're going to go to a quick break as we get ready for match number 9. And then we're going to be 3/4 of the way through this. Yeah, Duel and Empire down on the bottom. It's a little bit surprising. Razab potentially dangerous down there as well. I mean, we were asking the questions, what teams are going to be able to put up a fight up against the invited teams. And right now, Wuju 2 is looking to be one of those teams, along with Working in Silence. So we'll have to see what they're going to be able to do.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. You ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries, let's go for now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it. I know I'm not easy. I drag you out your mind. And there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go.
We got another follow? Azhar! I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. How are you doing on this wonderful day? Oh, I missed a Pokemon too. Oh, it's a Beldum too? Oh. Listen, sorry guys, I went to go grab a snack really quick. And I took longer than I expected. I will say, looks a little... It's just some hand whipped cream and some berries that I got. I need to not... I sit crisscross in my chair too much. And I tweaked my knee. And I still want to keep on sitting crisscross, but I can't. Hurts my knee afterwards. I need to not do that. Oh, Karak. What are you going to be able to do? Okay, the nade goes out. Doesn't do any damage. Sparking, he doesn't have a helmet, so he's got to be careful. Oh, Karak, he had the shotgun, but it looks like Luke 12 got the drop shot on him and was able to finish him off. Yeah. My girlfriend mixed it all together and everything and did all that, so... We made it, I think, on Saturday. And what I've discovered is that the longer it sits for, the thinner the whipped cream gets. Yeah, DJ, sitting cross-legged is just so comfortable. And usually I do it, I think the problem was, I did it, like, Friday night, all day Saturday for, like, 13 hours or something. And then I did it again on Sunday for a few hours. I think is why my my knee got sore because of it. Entirely my own fault. But right now, Falcons, they're kind of sitting pretty in control of test track and factory. Potentially dangerous is around. H-Win, he might want to be a little bit careful. He may not know that there's a team over here. But he certainly doesn't want to get caught out by them. Oh, GW, he hits the ground. H-Win. Oh, I don't think he has a single clue about them. Rod Dunk! Hey, listen, this face has a lot more facial hair than ever before. I gotta shave it. Gotta get a haircut too. My hair's getting ridiculously long for how it usually is for me. I don't want to miss when they start engaging with H-Win, but I don't want my snack to get warm. Go. Oh. Oh, and H-Win just changes his mind. He hops in the vehicle and he's gonna start going forward. It was potentially dangerous, but it isn't anymore because he's out of that position. Oh, thank you so much, Ron Tuck. I appreciate it. I appreciate you saying I'm looking good. Now I just gotta make sure that I don't get cream all over my face. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be a good one. It just lined up so well. The games are going good. Falcons won game 1. They're in first place currently. And a solo ended up winning game 2. After 2 full squads ended up fighting each other. The solo ended up getting the win, so that was pretty entertaining. Do Falcons know about this? Like, this seems crazy. Yeah. So, that the solo was on VOSP. So, oh my god. H-Win, he takes the shotgun to the face. Slabby gets taken down, gets flushed out. Bitch tries to get the nade, and it lands up there. But Tiggleton is able to avoid it. He goes for the shots, gets them. And now Theros, the last one left. He might try and go for the res onto GW. The rest of Falcons making their way over here. Tiggleton trying to get the nades into the right spot. Shrimsy over here now. Tiggleton finds one, and Kickstart finds the other. Potentially dangerous are eliminated. They had the potential. They were looking dangerous. And in the end, Falcons were able to take them down. What was... Oh, Alo going down to RBN there. What was Bunt's Twitter poll? I'm not gonna lie, I rarely ever look at social media. BL did get knocked. Oh my god. That is hilarious. Who ended up winning the poll, or who is winning the poll right now for who they should hut drop? So either Falcons, Al-Qadzia, Luminosity, or STK. Yeah. That makes sense. That seems like a Gooners kind of thing to do, honestly. They're either trying to just hope that their hut drops work out, or I don't really know what their plan is. I don't know if Gooners will follow through with it or not. I think it'd be entertaining if it did. It'd give us something to talk about at the beginning of things as shoot to kill. They're going to be up against Empire now. Luke 12 takes down Finna. Michael goes down to the nade from Sparking. Now the other two members of Empire pulling up on the other side. Valiate, he's there. He's at the coop. The shot's coming through from Sparking, though. Luke 12 with the support, and they're able to easily take him down. Adam, the last one left in Empire. They looked pretty good during the qualifiers, but now they're getting picked apart. Only 12 points. Yeah, I can see that. I've played with, like, Bunt and stuff before, and Bunt is definitely a very competitive person, but I feel like he likes to troll and everything. That way he doesn't have to get, like, mad or angry. But, I don't know. Because, like, you give it another... If the Gooners, like, stick together for the next PAS and they play a bunch together in between the PASs and stuff and work on it, then maybe, like, next year you might see them do, like, ridiculously good and stuff, so... But it's also Bunt, and if he sees a Panzer and a glider, he just enjoys to trying to use the glider and doing some crazy things in it. So, as much as Bunt is, like, super competitive, he also wants to make sure he's having fun, kind of, at the same time. Yeah, exactly what DJ said. So, we'll have to see what happens. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. You gotta be careful. Bestia is over here. They're doing some damage. Falcons, they're not inside zone. Neither is anyone else on the southern side of this, as it pulls very hard north. Spire gonna be in a good spot. Al Qadzia, they're in a great spot. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bunch of fun to watch as well. Yeah, Falcons are in an okay spot, but they have to move. That's the problem. Yeah. I think it's going to be really, really fun this year. And my plan is, even if we don't get clean feeds or anything for these qualifiers, and it's going to be held, like, on... Whenever they swap over to holding it on, like, the official PUBG channel, I'm still going to do a watch party and everything for it, so... Yeah. Wuju 2 is going to be good. Working in Silence is going to be good. Ooh, STK versus Voss. Sparking going to get the flush onto 9. Going to try and get the res onto Purdy. Yeah. We will be watching here no matter what, in some capacity. Ooh, working in Silence, talking about them. They take down 2 of the members of Bestia. Haven almost gets a spray onto some of the members of STK. Not SA. One with Australian teams. Oceania? That one? Yeah, OCA. Oceania. Ooh, it looks like Falcons and Toyo are fighting, but overlooking it is STK. H-Win, he gets flushed out by Sparking. Kickstart, he's gonna be in a tough spot. The vehicle's still up and going. Just hop in the vehicle and leave while you still can. Oh, Benya, he finds the shots onto Kickstart. Thank you, Ron. I was not positive if that was actually OCE or not. So I'm glad you were able to confirm it. Oh, that's a headshot onto Shrimsy. Emergency cover going to be coming out behind M, trying to keep him alive. This Dacia about to blow up. We've seen a couple of vehicles almost squash other players. Haven is able to finish off M, though. Honestly, one of those emergency covers, honestly, got a little bit too close, maybe for comfort. It could have possibly hit M there. Falcons, they're looking to be in a tough spot, but they have 6 kills in this match so far. So even if they go down here, they at least got a decent chunk of points before exiting the match. Oh, Gizira, not Shrimsy. Tiggleton, he's in the vehicle. I don't know if he's gonna leave. It looks like he is. Where is he gonna go, though? Luminosity looking down on top of it. Voss gonna be forward. front of Tiggleton. And over here we have Razav working in silence. Wuju 2 and duel. Linksy with the headshot onto sneak attack. Oh, BL trying to hit the shots. Not connecting with any. Duel, they're making their way forward. Penta gets the knock onto Fakes and nades coming out. Oh, LFP1, he just steps out from the smoke and he takes down Wooly. Almost gets taken down. The smoke giving him enough cover to survive for right now. Penta takes down Sneak Attack. K-Mind, he just tries to get the nade over towards LFP1. It doesn't connect with any damage, and now El Proyecto, they're pushing up and behind. LFP1 gets the knock onto Wooly with the Molotov, and it's El Proyecto just causing mayhem, protecting Wuju 2. LFP1 goes down to BL's nade, though. The flush coming out. Fauna just trying to get the res onto Fakeson, as the rest of his teammates have died. Wuju 2, they're up as a 2-man. They only have 1 kill. Solds, he ends up taking down Psycho. Draft King taking down Tiny, and now working in silence. They want to do some damage over here. I don't know if they're going to connect with anything. Razav, Laucha, he jumps off the side of the hill, and, well, down goes Razav. It got wild. It'll probably stay wild here for a second. Haven, he has the angle, and he got the knock onto BL. Does the flush come out? No. He's not able to confirm his shots there. Fakeson. And Wuju 2 are still alive. Falcons are finally eliminated. The fact that Tiggleton almost made it up into placement points is kind of crazy there. Honestly, if he would have known that Nidavan was there or anything, or gotten the kill onto Nidavan, he maybe would have been able to get further into placement points than just 8th. And that would have been crazy. As now we have the fight. Zvire up against Luminosity. Sook ends up getting the flush onto Bizzler as well. And Zvire, they're trying to make their way forward. They have smoke, they have util to work with. Oh, that nade onto Vox. Brings him down a little bit below half. Vero. Down he goes to Snakers, but the util coming out from Zvire still doing so much damage onto Luminosity. Blue zone nade coming out. Should be able to get the re-knock at the very least. They do get the res. No, it doesn't. Must have just barely missed him. Luminosity, they look to be pulling off at this one, but all of a sudden, Al-Kadzia from behind, and now Zvire may not have anywhere to go. Luminosity, they were thinking about leaving this spot, and they turned right back around to try and keep Zvire pinned. Be able to get the kills onto him. Rybo gets the knock onto Snakers. Oh, Ferravero, he has the Panzer. Soon as this smoke dissipates, he gets the shot down, but he doesn't get any damage. Vox gets the knock onto Ferravero, but Ribo gets another, gets the last one before he gets taken down by Roth from behind. 2 teams eliminated. Ribo with a 3-piece.
If I took that
It's
from
okay,
you,
no, bro. You're insane to the game.
I need
What
to go
should I
down
do?
to you guys now.
let's reset
Somehow
and
hold you
take
down.
orange now. Let's reset and take orange.
Can we take
You should
green
go
as
right
well?
on Right. Or left.
We
for
need to
you,
control
left for you.
space. When we need cars, bring our
You
cars
need to get
in.
me down too, guys. If you're able to peek like blue or
Do you
something.
need to be held down or?
Unsure.
Should be able to run to orange waypoint pretty freely. I'm gonna take
I'm
this
pretty-
car
I'm
to
good,
this
I'm good.
rock.
We still have a W solo the northwest.
Everyone bring the cars in. I'm gonna bring this popped one in. There's only 13 alive. We're 4 of the last 13. Make coordinated decisions in plays. Let's scout the zone.
We had to listen in. We know what their plan is. They want to just get as much info. They want to get as much space as they can. Luke 12 ends up getting the knock onto Posa. Now shots coming through. Luke 12 gets RDS. Down below, El Proyecto. What can they do? My god, follow after follow right now. Appreciate it. What is going on, everyone? Wraith's US crew Potatonator. How is it going? Rello trying to get some shots over towards the members of STK. They have a blue zone onto the shack, but it's actually out and behind the shack where STK is. El Kadzia, they have plenty of space. They have the control that they were looking for. They might want a little bit more if they can find it. Mr. Sickness. Appreciate the follow. El Proyecto, they're still up as a 2-man. They have a decent spot in zone. And if they had another... Oh, they do have another... Okay, this... I was gonna say, this isn't super comfortable to play. But if they... Yeah. If they can get the folding shields up here, then they at least don't have to play just barely behind the rock. They can actually move around a little bit. If they could just get, like, a knock or something onto Luke 12 really quick, then he can put the folding shield around the side of the rock. And that would give them so much more space to be able to play instead of being right on top of each other. But it looks like Al Kadzia, they're going to try and make a move over towards STK. Stuns coming out, shots from Cowboy. Ooh, another
over
listen in.
Can we kill blue first?
Let's kill blue. Let's stack and kill blue.
He's low right. In front of my nade. In front of the nade.
I'm stunning over.
One farther right. Knocked one. He's low blue by a tree.
He's low on blue.
Got a heal.
And they did so much damage.
One's up top. Solid smokes. Put smokes
We have
down
to
and
get
rest
on
them.
the building.
Yeah, we have no more. They're looking to play aggressive on us.
One jumped
We're
out
in
right.
smoke. We're in
How many
smoke
are they?
now.
There's 3, right?
Yes. No, I don't know. I
They're
don't
getting
know.
healed. Just res. Press and smoke. Press and
It's
smoke.
just
Trust
a
me.
tower,
Just res.
just a tower.
Just res, please.
I can get the other res. You just play.
I'm gonna drop you a thumper if you need.
Heard ya.
Yeah, drop me thumper.
Dropping. Do you need
I
the
can
gun
res.
as well?
I can res. I can res.
I knocked a Voss. I mollied off the tower. He can't peek your left. I did that. I just made a aggressive play.
We just
Sorry.
need a reset and 3-man push him, guys.
He's taking 4, he's taking 4, I saw him.
Can someone
almost up.
smoke me?
No, we have no
We're
more.
Yo, we should push right now,
We
come.
gotta
One
focus
second.
on this first.
Go push, come.
2 seconds.
Well,
2
second
seconds.
4, guys. Heard.
Hey,
Ready?
slow down. You're alone.
Come, Marla.
Yep, ready. Coming.
Go
Use the
second,
stun.
yeah, stun. Stun yellow.
Yes.
Slow
Stun
down.
yellow, ready?
Not, hurt,
Wait.
I don't have.
Stun you now.
Go.
There's a shield. He has a shield blocking.
Got
Go,
him.
Red, smoke me. 4v3.
I have a thumper. Are you
Just
sure
thumper
this
me.
is...
It's
Okay.
4v3, I think. Maybe a WS soul on your west.
W solo's
Listen.
still alive, pretty sure.
I can literally.
Oh, they lost track of the working in silent solo. During that Nidavon, he's... Vasp, again. They have a solo in this again. And they get the knock on to Nid... Oh my god, Nidavon. Can he do more with this SLR? Gets the knock onto DIY. If they don't have any other smokes, then Al Kadzia gonna be in a difficult spot. Nidavan, he was waiting for them to try and crawl back over. He's going to get the flush. And that's going to push them down into a 2-man. El Proyecto, they were still just biding their time in the rock down below. Cowboy. He wants to go for the res. Nidavan! He gets the knock onto Cowboy as well. Oh, he's looking towards Alcadzia. He doesn't have a helmet. Alcadzia, they got back up, but instantly Nidavan gets a knock again onto Cowboy. Rello, he has to go for the insta-res. El Proyecto, they're going to be making their way over here. Can Gizira make it around the backside in time? At the rock, going for the shots. He gets the knock onto Rello, and now it's going to be all down to Cowboy. But Cowboy's, he's taken so many bullets. Is he really going to have any armor or anything to work with? That nade brings him down below half. The Molotov isn't going to hit. Doesn't seem like it. The stun goes out. Pre-nade from Cowboy, and Cowboy, he goes down. El Proyecto from the rock up the hillside to take the win in match number 9. Holy, what a match there. Nidavan putting in work for Vosp. Getting knock after knock with that SLR. And he almost turned it around. He only needed to take down one more, and he would have been able to completely wipe Alcadzia. But that is the end of match number 9. So we're going to go to a quick break before we get into match number 10. This is our updated leaderboard. A big shakeup with Alcadzia going up into first place. Working in Silence jump up to second. Team Falcons, they drop down to third. Shoot to Kill is up to fourth. And Wuju 2 drop from second, I think, all the way down to fifth. And then we have a bit of a drop-off, but holy. Nidavan completely changing the scape of how that one ended. So we will be right back in a second. We are at our halfway point. If you need to go to the bathroom, anything like that, now's a great time to do it.
And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. You've been kinda distant, don't you know? No, and I just wanna say I'm feeling low, low. Baby, what's the use when I'm not in the
DJ, there's 3 games left. Not 2. 3. So we'll have to see what happens in the next couple. But yeah, it should be really exciting for who's going to win. I can't wait to see. We'll have to see if Voss can pull off any more miracles or anything. That would be super entertaining too.
I'm messed up in the worst way. Don't feel like I could take on the world and make it better. What good could I do if it's not with you? Why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game? When I'm feeling strange already? Why do I miss you the most when I'm feeling afraid? Do you feel the same?
Click. Boom. Match number 10. What is it going to have in store for us? Are we going to see a bunch of other things happen with the leaderboard? I mean, if we look at our leaderboard right now, 1st through 5th are all within 10 points of each other. That is phenomenal. Luminosity, Toyo are kind of just chilling on their own. And then El Proyecto, Zvire, Vasp, Bestia, all kind of in the same area. So we'll have to see what comes of that. We're back. We're in to match number 10. Okay. Interesting zone for the flight path that we had. Where are people going to want to rotate? How are they going to want to play it out? Luminosity and Zvire hut dropping. Oh, what is gonna happen? It's so quiet. I said hut dropping, but man, is it a quiet hut drop so far? Though Bestia and Duel, it looks like they caught up with each other. Oh, 2 members in Duel down and out. Oh, I thought something might happen at this point, but nothing's happened yet. I think they're aware of where Ferravero is, but I don't know if they have, like, any actual sights onto him. 2 bolties on the side of Luminosity. Rybo going for the shots onto Vox first. Bullet, headshot. Making things difficult. Vox army crawls his way out of there. Rybo, aware that Bisler might be up there, fires a couple of shots. Sook also making his way over, nade in hand. Does some decent damage to Snakers there. Will Snakers be able to get a heal off before anyone pushes? Did he have any heals? Yes, is another question. Yes, he did indeed have a first aid. Oh, Solds now going up against Bestia. He's taken down 1. Oh, Mime accidentally runs over Draft King. Oh, it's the Panzer. He gets the knock onto Vinny. Mime gonna be pushing from the same direction. The stun goes out. The shot's coming through, and Solds, he's taken down 3 of the members of Bestia. What a play there from him and Bestia. They got a couple of kills onto Duel early, but Solds able to take down 3 of them. Oh, now Zvire and Luminosity are actually fighting. Sook trying to go for the shots. Gats, Peekaboo with the window. Vox gets the knock. That is 2 knocked for Zvire. Kalnix, Rybo. What are they going to be able to do? Snakers, it looks like he was playing in a position still for sound. In case anyone ended up pushing behind. And Rybo and Kalnix, they are split. So if Luminosity just stick together as a 2-man, and like if they have a 2-2, just make sure that they have a teammate that they can trade with, at the very least. They should be good and be able to clear out these 2 members of Zvire. Oh, yeah, cuz he was trying to prep a nade in case Working in Silence crashed onto him. But now, because he did that, they may know where he is. Karak trying to go for some long-range shots with the Dragonov. Do not pop Yakuz's tires. They're trying to shoot Working in Silence off of them. And it looks like it's going to be successful. Oh, Kalnix, he spotted out Snakers, trying to go for the shots with M16. But he only hits 1 bullet, and Kalnix pokes out the right-hand side, gets the knock onto Vox. Gotta be wary of where Rybo's gonna come from. Kalnix, he ends up getting the flush onto Vox as well. Snakers, he gets the nade through the building, but it doesn't do any damage. Kalnix, he goes up towards the 2nd floor. Rybo from the side, getting good shots onto Snakers and Bisler. Bizzler, he has a shotgun, though. The nade gonna stall for a little bit of time. Now Kalnix is outside, gonna be able to regroup. Shotguns coming out from Luminosity, but Zvire, they're backing off and regrouping. So now the question is, how does Luminosity want to try and fight Zvire? They've lost one, they don't want to lose another. Ooh, cloth. Snakers. When does he start pushing forward? When does Rybo make his peak? Oh, it looks like a smoke. He's prepared for in case anyone's gonna peek from that position. Oh, Toyo eliminate Bestia. Stun goes out towards Kalnix. Bizzler. He's ready with the shotgun, waiting for his teammates. Stun comes through, and it's a good one. Two shotguns versus one shotgun. And then the AUG in the hands of the other players. God. It's like I'm ready for it. Come on, fight it out, duke it out. We're ready. We want to see it. Open the door, close the door. That's all that's happening. Come on. Believe in you guys. Oh, Snakers. It looks like they're waiting for him to get a much different angle. Oh, Kalnix. He has the shotgun. He just wants them. Oh, Snakers spots out Rybo. Connects with one shot. He gets the follow-up shots. And now Kalnix gets the trade onto Gats. But Bizzler, he has that gun too. And he's able to finish off the members of Zvire. Luminosity. Gonna be able to continue forward. Penta. He's just chilling in a bush. Oh my god, could you imagine Tiny just like turning around and ends up running over this bush? Looks like Alcadzia gets over this bridge first. So they might be able to hold out the other members. Razav looking over towards Wuju 2. Looks like they may have been able to get a knock onto one of the members. Now they're trying to push forward. Cause more mayhem because of it. But Laucha doesn't find anything, doesn't really hear anything. Sounds like they may just be backing off for this moment. Maybe trying to find a different spot to re-engage to. Ooh, Fauna spotted out by ZVH. Doesn't go for any of the shots, though. Yeah, I didn't really know how they were playing it, but then I saw Snakers going for the flank, and he was able to get the knock, and that was all they needed, a 2v1 push after that. And it was quick and easy for them to finish it off. We've only had 2 teams win 2 different matches. So Falcons moving up onto potentially dangerous. Theros pushed into a corner. The rest of potentially dangerous. Not quite in the same spot. Kickstart is very glitched right there. Nade prepped. Oh my god, so much damage onto Theros. All it would have taken was a bullet at that point, but he is able to make it behind the building. Tiggleton, he's got to be careful, oh, if It's had been looking over the rooftop at that point. GW spotted. Shots coming out. Theros finds Shrimzy. Kickstart gets the trade. Smoke's coming out. GW, he's in the building right next door. Gets the flush onto Tiggleton. H-Win gets the knock onto GW. Now It's and Slabby both pushing over here, but H-Win already hops out. El Proyecto, they could try and push up onto this. Good nade, does some decent damage onto Slabby and It's. Kickstart, he's on the roof side. El Proyecto, though, they're here. They want to get involved. Finger roll nade up and over the top towards It's and Slabby. Does a little bit of damage. H-Win gets the flush onto Theros. It's with the nade. Finishes. Gets finished by Posa. Now Slabby. I think he's in the building with H-Win, or is H-Win just outside? Kickstart getting Shrimzy back up on his feet, though. Blue zone's going out. Kickstart getting knocked to Gizira. Nade's coming out, and down goes Slabby. Kickstart ends up going down to his own blue zone nade. Now Shrimzy and H-Win up against the four-man of El Proyecto. H-Win, he's on the very edge of the smoke. It's gonna be dissipating here in a second. Goes back around the corner of the building. He hears Posa right next to him, surely inside. If either member of El Proyecto jumps out this way, H-Win should be able to get the knock onto them. Goes for the shots onto one. The other one looking around the other corner. H-Win, he's got to be careful. He's in a little bit of a dangerous spot. Haven with a great nade right onto his feet. And now it's all onto Shrimzy. Oh, but now Typhon are getting involved. And Tiny gets a knock onto Posa. Shrimzy making his move. Trying to reposition, find a different angle. Spots out Gizira. Trying to go for the shots, but now the fence blocking his way. RDS pushing up on the right side. Timing works out for RDS, but he accidentally jumps. Oh, I think Shrimzy thought he had the knock, but the nade from Haven takes down Falcons. That was kind of crazy. Typhon, what is that split that they have all the way across the coastline? Bizzler from behind trying to get some shots onto Tiny. We go down to the southeast with our next zone. And Al Kadzia gonna be completely out. Typhon gonna be completely out. Toyo, they end up taking down the members of Rezav. I believe only one remaining player for Rezav Toyo. They're going to be getting some fresh 3 gear and some new guns to go alongside it. I don't know what was actually on the drop. So it doesn't seem like either player picked it up. Maybe a DBS or something. As Rezav gets the knock and the flush on to Finna. Valiant and Michael, they're still in the area. CVH, he's going to be running all the way over here, and he's going to run right into Valiate, and Valiate, he hits the shots to take down Rezav. Yeah, 4 different teams showed up for that. And the team that was there first died first, and the team that was there second died second. The other two teams were able to survive for a little while longer. Continue on with their match. Working in Silence has 5 kills, but realistically, Solds has 5 kills, and Working in Silence is reaping the rewards of that. Oh, you cuz one more bullet from Bizzler. That would have been a knock. But now LFP1 from behind gets the knock onto Snakers. Another nade being prepped by Bizzler. You cuz trying to make the cross, but he goes down to the spray. And he gets flushed out just as quickly. Oh, Duel finally get eliminated. K-Mine survived for so long. Fauna from behind gets the knock onto Bizzler. Now Luminosity down to 2-man, and look who it is coming in behind again. El Proyecto. Possibly looking to get involved with this. Fakesing gets the knock onto Snakers. Gets the knock and the finish onto Luminosity. El Proyecto weren't quite able to make it over here in time to really get anything of value from the third party. This is an interesting zone. Nobody's in the center, and everyone is all around the edge. Haven, he's pulled up to a spot that's gonna just barely be in. Toyo, I think, is the only team with, like, a super comfortable spot inside his zone right now. Wuju 2, they're on the top of the hillside, but I don't really know what cover that's going to give. I'm pretty sure it goes towards, like, a downward slant. More drops coming out right in the center of the zone. Honestly, that might become some decent hard cover later on in the match. Shoot to Kill, Empire, Vosp, all still on the edge of Hosan. They're gonna have to make a move out of there at some point. The question is, how do they want to make the move out? Oh, Capitan with a good headshot onto Rello. Benya takes down Cowboy. P90 versus Famas in the P90. Clears away Cowboy pretty cleanly. DIY gets a shot onto Capitan. Benya takes down Roth, and it's Haven that takes down DIY from behind. The taking down the last member. Toyo now, they're going to be worked on by Working in Silence. That's a good nade from Peppa. Does a little bit of damage to most of the members. More nades coming through. He tries to connect with any. Sold's only taken 7 damage from that one. And that's a good nade there from Pippa. Gets the knock onto Santastico. Benya, he's got to be a little bit careful here. He's flexed out far to the side, and that Molotov onto RBN may have been just enough. Solds tries to go for a nade, a little bit close, but the Molotov doesn't end up doing enough. And RBN, he's going to get back up to 75. Pippa, Benya, both close on the edge. RBN finds the shots onto Pippa. Capitan takes him out. Benya goes down to Solds. Capitan from above. Still has 3 members to work with. Almost goes down to the nade. He pops up. Solds able to finish it off. Solds up to 7 kills. Shoot to Kill, they're going to be looking to cause some problems for Working in Silence. Working along the ridge side, seeing if there's any opening. They spot the Dacia. El Proyecto, they're coming over as well. El Proyecto, they're just third-party masters right now. Are they going to be able to keep it up? Are they going to be able to get a good damage onto working in silence. Smirzera takes down Biel. Shots going out towards STK. Smirzera, he takes down a second. The res coming out. The Molotov should be the flush onto RBN. And it is. Smirzera on the very edge. Now STK finally able to have the sight lines. More smoke's gonna have to go from working in silence. RDS and Posa over this top. And they're able to finish off working in silence. We're down to our top 4 teams. Wuju 2, STK, El Proyecto, and Empire. Finally, with their first top 4 of the day. It may not be the most comfortable top 4. They may only have 1 kill. But they are starting to get some more points. Michael, he has 2 bandies left. He's got to try and continue his way forward. Valiate in the bush right next to Wuju 2. Wuju 2 are just barely over the hillside. You gotta be careful. El Proyecto could end up with an angle onto them at some point. But STK also gonna be a problem. I feel like people have kind of lost track of Empire at this point. Maybe STK knows that they're still there. Maybe they think... I mean, STK has got to know about them, right? Maybe Wuju 2 doesn't, because I don't think Wuju 2 is in Hosan. But you gotta think STK is aware of it. Michael trying to creep forward while Valier just trying to survive in the bush. 18 seconds until the next zone pop. There's 3 different teams with 4 alive. Michael, he's hiding behind a tree, but I feel like he could be easily spotted by El Proyecto if they end up looking over there. Oh yeah, Michael definitely has spotted out El Proyecto. Oh, LFP1, he kind of makes his way over here. Valier has a very good bush. The problem is, Empire is not in the zone anymore. And I think Wuju 2 is the only team in the zone. El Proyecto, they honestly might be able to move forward a little bit and use the drops as hard cover. Sparking, he almost goes down. RDS, he does find the shots, and down goes Sparking. El Proyecto, we've seen them continuously make their way forward. Michael, he ends up getting the knock onto Luke 12. He gets the flush onto Sparking. Can he get the nade onto Purdy and Alo? The nade comes through, does a little bit of damage, but not enough. Now the question is, Valiate. When does he strike? Oh, he's behind Fakeson and LFP1. Shoot to kill. Getting killed by a snake. As the rest of the teams are trying to just hone in on the blood in the water. Moving in like sharks on their prey. Smirzera takes down Purdy. LFP1, though, getting some shots onto Posa. Valiate, when does he strike? He goes for a nade onto LFP1. But I don't know if Wuju 2 knows where the nade came from. Oh my god, Valiate, he may be able to set up a new nade onto the 2-man of Wuju 2. He does, he throws it. He gets the double nade onto LFP1 and Fakeson. He does get taken out. A blue zone goes forward first, though. Alo, he's trying to make his way forward. He's going for the shots onto RDS. Valier with the blue zone. Gets the flush onto Fakeson. RDS takes down Alo. And now it's going to be Wuju 2 versus El Proyecto. Oh my goodness. Empire with the snake plays. Able to pick themselves up a couple extra points. But El Proyecto, they have 15 kills. Third party after third party is what they've done so far. And it has been mighty successful. No smokes left for RDS. Haven, he's got to be careful getting shot at by Fauna. Does he spot out Sneak Attack? Sneak Attack, he gets the knock onto Gizira. Haven from the side, though, gets the shot onto Sneak Attack and Fauna. He goes down to Posa. And it's El Proyecto, 17 kills in the chicken dinner to win match number 10. Oh my god, we gotta see the leaderboard now, though. I think they are going to end up pulling just a little bit away from the rest of the teams here. I believe they were at 80 points going into that one. So that's a 27-point match. How did it turn out? Updated, yeah. 96 points, but honestly, I thought they pulled away a little bit. They didn't pull away at all. 96 points for them, 93 for STK, 91 for Wuju 2, tied with El Kadzia. Falcons down to 5th place with 86 points. Holy. That's crazy. But that is the end of match number 10. So we're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back for match number 11.
I'm trying my hardest to find silver in clouds while pinning them down. I'm finding it's useless, 'cause you come to mind at the worst of times. Oh, why does it hit me the hardest when I'm off my game, when I'm feeling strange already? Why do I miss you the most when I'm feeling afraid for you
if you're not trolling in Twitch chat, are you actually in Twitch chat?
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high. Make this hard on myself, yeah, yeah. Don't like asking for help, yeah, yeah. Maybe it's an excuse, so I don't get closer. I don't get closer to you. Don't know what to do, how to do it. Know that I should leave, but I hate it. Know that you're not the right one. Hold me like you hold me, and if it's over, let's pretend for one more night, for one more.
Not necessarily a hut drop, but would you too, boss? Fakes and be a little bit careful there. You don't want to tap sneak attack in the back of the head. Woo! That could have been scary. Luminosity, Zvire. You really got to do this here? Is this just a grudge match? Bizzler, he takes down Rybo early on this time. Gives him a good old punch in the butt to finish him off. Yeah. Maybe it's someone that just thinks, like, most of the pro teams are cheating. I know there's some people like that, but it's all speculation. People just, like, sometimes do it. Oh, Snaker's good nade onto Sook to get the knock. Almost gets the flush. Should be able to get it here in just a second. That pretty much all but confirms it. He spots out Kalnix, hits a headshot with the Vector. Brings him down to about half. Nade goes up, and it doesn't get the knock, but it does some good damage. Kalnix barely hanging on. The shots should come through here in a second. Ferravero, he has an 8x M24. Tries to go for the shots. On to Bisler. They're just not connecting yet. Kalnix, there he goes. Down to Vox. Now Ferravero, last one left. Oh, Bestia eliminated by potentially dangerous. In this scenario, I'd say they were pretty dangerous. Luminosity, they're trying to make their way forward. They want to take out Zvire again. So it looks like there's more kills going on elsewhere. Wuju 2 taking down one of the members of Empire. Oh, Ferravero. Luminosity, they want to find him, but there's also so many places he could be at this point. That they're trying to take it slowly. One spot at a time. Snakers, he gets the flush onto Kalnix. And Luminosity are going to have to try and clear this out quick if they want to finish dealing with this Empire and Falcons. It looks like they're going to be fighting over Gatka. Finna cut his engine, rolled up to the opposite side of Gatka. Oh, Toyo. Gonna be rotating by. Good shots from Falcons on the vehicles as they go by. And Tiggleton, he finds Valiate, gets the knock. And now it's gonna be Finna and Michael. As what remains, Tiggleton, he's being careful. He spots out Michael, but Michael, he gets the knock. H-Win. Is he gonna be able to get okay. Okay, the blue zone's wait. Shrimzy, no, you're walking right into the nade! The nade gets 2! Kickstart, he does finish off Michael. He spots out Finna, gets a couple of shots. He just needs one more. The nade gonna be coming out. H-Win. He was finished off. Great nade there from Kickstart to finish off Finna. Michael almost takes down the members of Falcons. And now Toyo. They saw all the knocks. They knew where the fighting was happening. So they're making their way over here to try and finish it off. Falcons, they're going to have to really get these reses quickly. Capitan, oh my god, he has a Panzer. And this may be the death of Falcons. But no! He doesn't end up connecting with it. He does more damage to himself. He's brought down to just a solo point of health. Molotov is being prepped. Hasn't been thrown, though. Nade goes up, gets Tiggleton. Shrimzy from above. He gets taken down by the mutant of Pippa. And now Kickstart, the last one left. The nade going out from Benya. Doesn't appear to do any damage. Kickstart runs out and down go Falcons. Salt, I don't know what to tell you. We're 7 minutes in. We're still in phase 1, and there's only 11 teams left. Don't miss the start of the match next match. Oh my god. That's crazy. So many teams died right off this start. Michael almost clutched it up for Empire. almost took down the entirety of Falcons. Yeah, no, I mean, Toyo played that perfectly. Like, Toyo knew that was happening, and so they just, like, full committed onto it. That was a beautiful play from Toyo. They played it just about as perfectly as you could want. I don't even know what teams are dead or not. Like, Falcons is dead, Empire is dead, Smirzera is dead. I think Bestia is dead. Holy. The worst part is I saw Shrimsy running right into that nade too. And Shrimsy just didn't notice the nade. It was lying there. I mean, it helped that we saw the red line for where it went, but... Yeah. No. Picture perfect play there from Toyo. Is what happened. That's the reason why we lost Falcons on top of Empire. But, like... What happened to the rest of the teams? Smirzera had dropped Luminosity. But that's only 3 teams, and we're down to 11. So there was 2 other teams that died. So what like, that is kind of ridiculous. Yeah, it does just a little bit. But there are other teams to cheer for, like Wuju 2. I just love their logo. Wuju 2 became one of my favorite teams over their logo. It is beautiful, it is adorable, and I love it. But, I mean, what? We're going into seeing the Phase 3 circle. 2 games left. 2 games left, Gerbil. This one, and 1 more Erangel. And then, that is it. Yeah, I don't think Sonics fight for that in a real tournament. But, like, if Toyo sees that in the kill feed, they definitely make that play in a real tournament. If, that was a real tournament and Toyo didn't make that play, now that we've seen, like, what they're capable of doing that and reading the kill feed and everything, I would regret Toyo not crashing onto that when they clearly knew where it was happening and how it was happening. But Falcons, again, probably wouldn't go for that fight over Gatka once it gets to the regular PAS, so. Oh. Unfortunate for Roth there. But, I mean, now that there's so little teams left, we're probably going to go the rest of this phase and possibly partway into next phase before we actually see some... Penta? That's your teammate there. Gotta be careful. They're just having a conversation with their eyes, staring deep into each other's wonderful souls. Ooh, infinite. He does take a headshot. He only has 3 tires to work with. Yeah. They were just giving some love into the camera. Dude, I love this scope. This scope's great. Some of the weird observer glitches that you get in this game are pretty entertaining. What I found out is that no matter what game it is, there will always be observer glitches. So it's kind of just become entertaining to me to see what glitches become a thing. Razav, they have some eyes onto El Kadzia. Kadzia. Oh, Wuju 2. El Proyecto, they're fighting. Sneak attack he has. The Smirzera, he gets a second knock on to the members of Wuju 2. Nade comes up and through, not through the doorway. Oh, they're gonna know that someone's close enough to have thrown a nade, though. Sneak attack, he can't really sprint. Now he's getting sprayed down by Posa. Now he can finally sprint, but he's not gonna make it away. Posa takes down sneak attack, and this could be Wuju 2 falling early to El Proyecto. Bakeson, he's the last one left. I believe he was spotted out there by Posa. Listen, DJ. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. You just have to understand that you're the one that's going to have to deal with the consequences of your own actions. Rello, what is this? Oh, he goes for the sprays onto Gats, and he does end up getting a knock. And flush onto Gats. This is probably the weirdest spot that he could have been. And it ended up with him getting a point. That's crazy. So, working in silence, they spotted out Voss. Biel gets the knock onto Nidovan. Oh, 9. Down below. Bizzler? Oh, I thought Bizzler got the kill steal for a second. Oh my god. No, it was Solds off on the blue zone angle, getting the knock and flush. Santastico gets a headshot onto Victor, and all of a sudden Voss are down to just a solo. RBN, he's making his way forward. Santastico in support, but Santastico, he is a little bit farther back. Is this nade gonna be good by RBN? Voss, they should have tried to move spots, but the nade goes a little bit too far. It's almost like it bounced like off a vehicle. I think it actually did. So Infinite and Victor over here. Infinite, he has to kind of like play forward on this little ridge. It was a good Molotov. Victor and Infinite, they're still alive. That nade, it looks good. On to Victor, gets the knock. And now it's going to be all onto Infinite again. Razav, they're pushing from behind. Oh, perfect flash right into Santastico's face. Voucher, he steals the kill on to Victor. They're trying to find Infinite. Santastico, the hipfire spray through the smoke, is able to finish him off. That is the next team eliminated. Oh my god, Snom. We love Snom. We have our own personal... we have our own personal Snom right here. We really want to catch Snom.
Monty Fade.
Over here, yeah.
One nading from green.
Pyro, grab pyro, grab pyro.
That Nate green is good. I had a
I'm
pro.
coming now.
I'm blind.
coming now. I'm really far.
I opened up. He's on green.
I have no util for Prio. No
We'd be
lethal.
I
rude.
think we swing that high side, guys.
I
I
think
have a
we
BZ.
should,
I have 2 BZ, by the way,
you
guys.
should double BC the...
Double BZ Prime.
One's knocked!
One's knocked. I'm pulling up to you guys.
Stole it.
Double BZ Prime and just clear the Prio.
He's close
I'm
side,
not
close
with
side.
you guys. I'm not with you.
He's headshot,
Hold on,
he's gonna die.
hold on.
He's gonna die, he's gonna die.
Yep, he's dead. Slow down.
Reset. That guy died for those BZs, bro. He's in the bathroom. He's stuck in the bathroom. Listen, Zerg the house right now. Get in the house right now. Trust me, he's in the bathroom. Follow the BZs in.
He's not in
Go,
the
go,
bathroom.
go,
Come with me, come with me. Come with me. He's nading above.
He mollied, he mollied.
I'm only them on. Go, just go.
I'm
Okay.
going through. Wait, I'm stunning him.
Heard.
How many
He's
are
dead,
guys
I
too?
think.
Or...
He's left.
He's left. In this corner. Over on green.
We can swing through.
I'm
or we
standing,
can
I'm standing.
Wait, just wait. Yeah.
He's standing
He's
as
nading,
well.
he's nading.
We should
nading,
go
I think,
push,
nade.
just push.
I'm-
I'm pushing.
I'm BZ'd, I'm not with. On me, downstairs. He's downstairs.
That's
One's
not
by
good. He's
blue.
gonna flush you.
I can't.
I'm bot. Okay. Just
You
wait.
wait,
Reset.
just
Reset. We
wait,
lost one. Reset.
Yeah.
It's coming up, maybe.
No, he's not.
One's
on
by
the
the
roof.
blue marker, guys.
He's under me room. On the room. We're chilling, just wait on
Where
some
is he?
small
Directly
stuff.
under you?
Yeah, I think so. On the small room.
Blue
Comes,
Gorilla's
on me,
body.
one. On my ridge. I'm gonna play to kill this guy.
Heard.
How many are
Come
up,
to me.
dude?
There's
Rod,
just two.
come.
Just
Flash
two.
my
Just
ridge.
two.
This guy's trying to fight me. Can we fight this
Let's
guy?
help. Yeah, go,
can,
go,
we can.
go.
He's outside now.
And not you're running away.
Nice.
Just him. Just him.
I'm coming. Flush,
Fighting
flush,
here now.
flush. Where?
Fighting my rage. On blue.
Heard. Peek now.
With you, with you.
Dead.
Alright.
Beautiful Goms. Great listening there to see how Al Kadzia takes care of the members of Rezav. Now they're gonna have to worry about their next rotate into the zone. I love the listen-ins. They're so much fun. Yeah. Listen, Roth is just a person that appears here all the time. It's so much fun. We appreciate it when Roth stops by. Pippa going for the shots onto Cowboy, but Cowboy gets the knock onto M. Slabby spotted out on the other side. Toyo, they're going to be pinched between a few teams here. They got to do something to deal with some of them. They have a couple of members still up above. And they're going to try and deal with Roth and DIY. Good shots coming through. Benya, he almost goes down, but he's surviving. Oh, DIY ends up getting knocked by Capitan, flushed by his own nade. And now Cowboy, the last one left for Al Kadzia. Luminosity, it looks like they're pulling up above Toyo and potentially dangerous. Working in silence on the southern side. SDK trying to work the ridge outside the compound where Duel is. And Pippa finishes off Cowboy, but Solds and Santastico able to combine to finish off Benya. Oh, Alo takes a shot there. Purdy finds a knock onto Pippa with the arm. No, you really don't. It's very entertaining. I can't wait to see more and more E-Glocks. I appreciate the follow. How you doing today? Oh my god, this has been so much fun. I hope Smirzera League continues to be like this. Solds takes down the remaining members of Toyo in the drive-by. But he does get knocked, and now Penta gets the knock onto Santastico. Biel, the last one remaining, getting shot out from all sides. Bisler gets his flush onto Solds. Oh, potentially dangerous now. In his spot to finish him off, but Bizler with the nade finishes off BL. We're into our top 4. Duel, STK, Luminosity, potentially dangerous. Only one team actually in this zone, and it is potentially dangerous. STK, Duel. They might have to try and fight it out on this side of zone before they can move forward, unless they both just send it. Oh my god, the mortar coming out. We follow it. It goes over towards Luminosity. It looks so close. A little bit to the left. Maybe a little bit farther. That one looks... Oh my god, they are so close. He does have more. Oh, it's going towards Vox this time. They go a little bit too far. Snakers and Vox to take down 2 of the members of Duel. Sparking takes down Wooly. And this kill steal's coming out. K-Mind, he's there. He's in the dip. Snakers finds him and finishes him off. STK, they're going to have zone control. Luminosity going to have to try and move forward into potentially dangerous. Shots coming out from Sparking. He gets a good couple of hits. Luminosity, they don't really have anywhere they can go right now. Shoot to kill and potentially dangerous. Keeping them pinned outside of the zone. Vox, he's slowly made his way forward. He's in on the very edge of the zone. Now the rest of his teammates going to join him. If potentially dangerous had any util, now would have been the time to use it while they're all grouped up. But it's Luminosity with the util pushing forward. Bizler pushing together. Snakers gets the first knock. Snakers gets the second. And now it's 4v3. Luminosity up against SDK. Luminosity, they have 12 kills so far. Snakers with 6. Bizler with 4. Trying to take care of STK before they can fully rotate. Hand, they go up to the north. It's going to give them a decent spot. Sparking, where is he going to go? Purdy with the takes down Snakers. Bizler, he's making his way forward. The med kit coming out for Purdy. Oh, don't roll the vehicle forward, Alo. You want to keep that. Bizler goes down. Vox, the last one left. How much longer will he stay standing? STK, they want to finish him off. Oh, the shots come through, and down he goes. STK winning. Was that the last match? Wait, I thought that was match... What time is it? That's just got to be match 11, right? I'm so confused. It says match 12 in the top left. Is it actually? Was that actually all 12 matches? I thought there was one more. Okay, I'm going crazy. Okay. It was saying 12 out of 12 in the top left, and I was like, wait a second. That doesn't seem right. Alright, match 11 out of 12. STK now take first place at 114 points. Working in Silence have 107. Kadzia. Gosh. Every time I just try and say it really quick, I feel like I say it differently every time. Okay. There is one more. There is one more. At 97 points. But we're gonna go to a quick break. Only a minute and a half of ads instead of 2 minutes because we have enough pre-roll, rollover. Honestly, there's actually 2 minutes of rollover right now because we've been kind of cruising through these matches. So I'm gonna try and run it as just a minute of ads, and we will be right back. for the last match of this. We'll see who might be able to take the first spot. It has changed hands so many times today. But I will see you guys in just a sec.
Day breaks and I'm burned by the morning light. I make the same mistake more than twice. Same song, but brand new dance. I wear out my third second chance. You take my breath and I can't get it back. Might be time for me to face the facts. The best me is with you, but I know I got a lot to prove. They think we're too damaged to fix, but we're just working through a little rust. They like to say we're just young, but I know we won't give this up. Sometimes
Honestly, Surefire, I didn't even notice. Most of the time I love seeing what people get for their starters, but I got distracted. I didn't see who you got. But you got Oshawott, and Oshawott is adorable and honestly becomes a really great Pokemon. It's okay. I can give you almost any info you want about Pokemon, or you can just catch the Pokemon for fun because they spawn. That's most of the reason why I have it. Oh my god, that seems... Oh my god, my headset's about to die. Yeah. There is so many Pokedex apps, like, on your phone that you can use as well. Oh. Yeah. Oshawott is adorable, I told you. And its final evolution becomes a beast. Clodsire is a derpy Pokemon, but it's not nearly as derpy as, Quagsire. But yeah, if you look in, I don't know if you're on phone or on PC. If you're on your phone, there should be like a little Pokeball app, somewhere near my... Yeah. Yeah, he's derpy. His typing is good, so like if you actually... Yeah. Listen. This is why we have Snom, because he is adorable. Let's see, what other adorable Pokemon is there? Yeah. This one is your Pokemon right here. This little Oshawott. So adorable. Ugh. Do we have another Hot Drop between Zvire and Luminosity, really? You guys are still pulling this off even in the last match. Oh, Bizzler, you gotta be careful. Listen, Surefire, this is, if you want to learn more about Pokemon, whether intentional or not, this is a wonderful place to learn about them. I literally... Oh, good shots by Bizzler. I have a Pokemon calendar for this year. This... Oh, wait. This is about to turn into a fight. Oh, good. Shotgun by Gats there. Able to get the knock onto Calnix, and they're able to follow it up with the flush very early on. Yeah. These are a couple of my Squirtles. I have more of them. I love Squirtle so much, though. But Squirtle is a very popular Pokemon as well. Shots coming out from Snakers onto Ferravero. Yeah. If you know that one, and Pikachu. And then Eevee and the Eeveelutions, then you can talk about quite a bit of Pokemon. That's insane. I think I haven't really gone through all my cards and what's the most expensive or anything. But the most expensive one that I have in my actual card catalog is like $17 or something. But I have a lot of cards that I have not put in the catalog. This fight is still going on for so long. And there's only been one kill in it. It's also the only kill so far that's happened. Snakers, though, gets the knock onto Sook. Bizzler finds Raibo. Faravero, the last one left, he's down to 2 hit points. Yeah. That's insane. Squirtle's my favorite by far. I have some Pokemon that I drew while I was bored at work, too. Wonder if I can find some pictures of them real quick. Only if the fighting doesn't happen. Really all depends. I drew this Gibble. Oh no. That's not showing very well. Is it? We got too much reflection. There. Wait, what if we get it closer? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Gibble. I was very happy with that Gibble that I drew. I just kind of stared at it on my computer screen and tried to freehand it the best I could. And it came out much better than some of the other ones that I drew. I don't know what just happened there. But that's fine. I think the map screen was being a little wonky. Potentially dangerous. They're going through a kind of dangerous area. There's like a static in the background of this one. Of this observer. Yeah. I have a lot... Ooh, headshot from Potentially Dangerous moving in to the area of Duel. Wooly, you're gonna have to try and figure out a good spot to play Lynxy. He's aware that they're gonna try and push forward. He gets a couple of shots onto Slabby. Doesn't get the knock, though. Now he's gonna have to reposition, try and avoid the nades that are coming up and over. Stun, it bounces off of that tiny little lip and comes back in towards his face. Penta, K-Mine, they're both pushing back over here. That stun was good. It did blind Lynxy quite a bit, actually. It's in Slabby. They're gonna have to try and make something happen. Wooly, he's still up on the rooftop of the building next door. I don't know if Duel really has a way to make it over here. They are gonna smoke off, it looks like, the windows and attempt to anyways. Oh, Lynxy, he tries to go for the shots, but he takes a headshot instead. Oh, Lynxy, he goes for the shots, gets the knock onto It's Slabby. He's there, but it's GW with the nade from behind to get the knock. Slabby, he gets taken down by K-Mind. And Duel, they should be able to take this fight, and they should be able to get him back up. GW went down. I didn't see if it was by the members of Duel. or someone else. Yeah, I have a lot of Pokemon stuff around, but I also have some other things as well. But yeah, Pokemon is probably one of my favorite things. And then I'm gonna be collecting some solo leveling stuff as well. That anime has been phenomenal, and I read the entire manga before the anime actually came out. Okay, mind, he has 3 gear, and he has an MK14. You gotta love it. That gun is amazing. Okay. Not a lot of teams over in this position, surprisingly. Wooly, he jumps off of the rooftop. Theros is up there now. But Wooly jumps down, and now him and K-Mind may be able to push the building together. K-Mind a little bit ahead of Wooly, though. Now Lynxie is making his way over. Theros, he has an S12K and 5 bullets to work with. He gets one. Goes for the stun. Reloads. Goes for the shot onto the second. Yeah, no, he doesn't get a second. Barely surviving is Wooly as he takes down Theros and potentially dangerous. The first team out in our final match of the day. Duel, they're getting some points. Will they be able to get themselves up and out of the relegation zone? Bizzler. He has the wonderful Panzer. Bestia going up against Working in Silence. Looks like Silzen gonna be the last one left, and down he goes. Good spray by RBN to take him down. But Alcadzia are in the area. They have Working in Silence almost completely surrounded. They must have not gotten very good loot, because there's an M16 in the hands of Rello. Looks like Duel may end up fighting Luminosity down there on the edge of Yaz now. Bellsprout's an interesting looking Pokemon. It's like a baby Venus flytrap. Not really. But, like, kind of. I don't feel like that's a good description. So imagine a Venus flytrap in the shape of a bell, and then turn it on its side. And then it has, like, a twig for a body. I feel like that's the best description I can give. Empire, they are making their rotate into zone now. They may just have to chill at this drop. Wooly is going right in between the members of Empire. I think he goes for some drive-by shots and hits a good couple of them. Valier, be careful. Do not run over Adam. That is not what you're looking for here. Shots coming out onto Finna. El Proyecto up on the hillside. That makes sense. If there's some of the original cards. Solds gets the knock onto Rello, gets the flush. Oh, Cowboy. DIY, he does get the knock. Now it's going to go back into a 3v3. The flush going to come out onto Solds. Roth, he has been knocked. Cowboy gets knocked by Biel. DIY, he has the links, but he isn't able to hit the shot. And working in silence, take him down. But Haven from El Proyecto gets involved, and now it's down to Biel. 8 points so far for working in silence. If STK doesn't have any, that should be enough to get them up and over the top of them. Shy Guy. Appreciate the follow. How you doing today? Ooh, the nade underhand over towards Nidovan does some good damage. Nidovan, he tries to throw it into the shack. Doesn't quite make it. Do they have 2 blue zones? If they can double blue zone the shack, they'll be good to go. Infinite gets shot in the back by LFP1. But he is able to find the flush onto Santastico. Okay. Stuns are going in. Throw a molly in there. Yeah. Oh, the Molotov did connect with BL. He's gonna take some damage. I don't know if he's gonna take enough, though. No, not nearly. Now, if the blue zone would have been thrown, it would have been good, but it went onto the other building. So, stuns coming out. BL tried to get out of the building, but 9 steps in, takes him down. I believe Duel got eliminated. I don't know by who, though. Because I see Luminosity moving down on the south. But there's no one, like, really in the zone besides, like, Falcons, I feel like. Falcons are doing good. They're chilling. Wuju 2, kind of all around them, but Typhon and Razav could cause problems for sneak attack. Toyo is moving up towards that area. If they don't go up to the north, then STK is there on the west. El Proyecto, they're in just barely on the south, with Vosp in kind of on the southeast. Empire, they're going to have to make a big move along with Luminosity. And depending on where those 2 teams go, we might see how this may shake out. Empire, they're taking an E pickup. LG took out Duel. Okay. That makes sense. I figured that's probably what happened, but I didn't know if Duel tried to drive away or something. And if they were able to get away. Tiny, he's found Laucha trying to connect with the shots, but it's Laucha to hit the first bullet. Nade comes from Karak, does some good damage. The stun coming out. He's trying to peek around the corner. He knows exactly where he is, gets the shots, and down goes Razav. 34 players, 10 teams remain. Yakuz almost gets taken down, as it looks like Toyo. They've pushed straight up towards the north. They want to try and take care of Typhon. They've decided this is the fight they want to take. Empire. They're landing on the hillside. Up above Falcons. H-Win ends up getting the knock onto Fakeson. Oh, Karak. A single hit point separated him from death. Luminosity taken care of by El Proyecto. Tiny and Karak. What can they do? The invincible chair right there protecting Karak. So that's the kind of gaming chair I want. Indestructible. Tiny, he spots out a couple of the members of Empire. Toyo, just here. We may... What, Phase 5 ended up pulling almost straight north, so all of these members up here on the rocks are still in zone, so they don't really need to fight yet. That's created this situation where Typhon and Toyo are just kind of sitting next to each other, not worrying about anything. Wuju, too, is probably going to have to push into Empire at some point, and you might see Toyo and Typhon both really try and stare down at that instead of fighting each other when that happens. Sneak attack gets 2 with his nade. The knock onto Valiate and Finna. Wuju too, they're gonna make their way forward. Sneak attack, he gets taken down by Michael. Adam gets the knock onto LFP1, and now Typhon are looking down on this, and while Typhon look down on this, Toya are trying to find the angle onto them. Empire trying to push forward. They spot out Fauna. Michael tries to go for the shots, but he falls down below. Adam almost gets the knock onto Fauna, tries to throw the Molotov. Will it find the damage that he needs? Doesn't look like it. Sneak attack. He's barely saved by Fauna right now. Adam, he's trying to push forward, trying to get the kills. But it's going to be 1v4 for him. Typhon, they're taking down Toyo. Typhon end up being the team eliminated, though. STK, they are spread all throughout. Vasp end up crashing onto Falcons. As we see Toyo... No, shoot to kill trying to finish off Toyo. Our kill feed just popping off. Vasp, they're eliminated, but El Proyecto should be there shortly. Adam, he takes down one, gets the flush before he falls to Fakeson. Oh, that nade just barely does enough. On to kickstart. Tiggleton, he goes down to the nade from Posa. H-Wing goes down to Posa. And now it's Shrimzy 1v2 up against El Proyecto. Shrimzy, he gets Posa. And now it's a 1v1, him versus Gizira. Oh, but the shots coming from above. Shrimzy does some damage to Gizira with the nade. Oh. Shrimzy, he preps another stun. Gizira, very, very blind. Shrimzy was thinking about pushing, and now he's just gonna go to try and res his teammate. Gizira, does he have any nades to work with? He's checking all the bodies. Seeing if there's any extra util that he can use. Tiggleton, gonna be back up. Should be good to go. STK. 3 kills only so far, but this is another top 4. So Payne, this is the Smirzera League. It's just a weekly league that runs every Monday, Tuesday. But the actual final round of qualifiers starts on Friday. Yeah. So the group stage starts on Friday and runs till Sunday, and then Smirzera League is going to be next Monday and Tuesday again, followed by last chance qualifiers, and then Smirzera League, and then the grand finals. Ooh, Shrimpsy taken down by Luke 12. Now Tiggleton, all that remains. Toyo also in a tough spot. Capitan, he might be able to make a little bit of a flank play happen. Alo, he gets taken down by Tiggleton. Purdy right there, but Capitan trying to get the shots. Not able to connect. Purdy now going for the res. Luke 12 getting the flush onto Shrimsy. Tiggleton takes down Pippa. E0 just trying to survive in the blue zone. The spray coming through from Luke 12. Capitan from above gets the re-knock onto Purdy. Alo finishes off Capitan. Gizira, I want to say is... No, he has 8 more first aid kits. That is crazy. How is he still alive? 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. He does outlive Tiggleton. SDK is probably so confused as to where the last player is. Like, they came from the other side of zone, so they know no one's over there. Gizira does finally go down to the blue zone SDK, pick up 7 kills and the chicken dinner. Holy... What a crazy end to that one. But with that being the last match of the day, we'll get a good look at the leaderboard before we disappear. But who do you guys want to raid today? What are you guys thinking? SDK pulling out back-to-back chicken dinners at the end there. It looks like Shane Doe is live currently. It was probably close to 30. That may be a little high. Probably at least 20, though. Like, holy crap. Eagle Screech? Or we can do that. Alright, final leaderboard. Let me get rid of my face for a second so we can see this. Shoot to kill 131. And they take first place by a good little chunk with those last couple of games. Working in Silence had 115. Wuju 2 with 101. Falcons just barely outside the top 3 with 100. Al Qadaya with 99. I mean, really, your top 8 here all did phenomenal. So, if we're going to look at, like, the possibilities for the group stage, obviously there will be a couple more scrims before it actually starts. But 1st through 8th may be some of the teams that you're really looking at right here, right now, to make it straight into the grand finals without going through the last chance. Obviously, there will be some other teams It will change a little bit. Those aren't going to be guaranteed, but it gives us a good little look at the possibility of what may end up happening. Just to confirm, Surefire Jax, Eagle Screech is playing Split Fiction right now, right? I just want to make sure I raid the right person. But Snakers, 29 kills. Sold's had 28, and 2 of the members of STK had 2. Yeah. No, there's definitely some crazy amounts of damage and everything there as well. But that is going to do it for us. I appreciate everyone that stopped by. I appreciate all the follows that came through. I will see you guys next time. Hopefully on Friday, whether for casting or watch party, whatever it ends up being. And yeah, I hope everyone, whoever's going to bed or anything like that, has a great night. I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Oh shit, there goes the channel. Shadow Shotgammon just raided with 20.
Shadow Shot.